video is going to talk to you about the healing process. Now, I do want to put a disclaimer out there. Everybody heals differently. So you cannot judge your healing process, the way you're healing, with your friend's healing process. Again, everybody heals differently. Please do not compare. But you can have kind of an idea of what is expected. And that's basically what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to warn you that the healing process is probably one of the scariest things that you are going to have to go through with your eyebrows. Some of you might leave the studio feeling really shocked because you came in with some eyebrows and you left with a lot of eyebrows. And it's not like, for you it's intense, but for other people, when we look at it, it's not crazy to us because we don't have to get used to anything. You have to get used to it. So you have an adjustment period to go through. Your spouse has an adjustment period. Your family, everybody who sees you on a daily basis will have an adjustment period with your brows, the same way you are going to. So that is one of the things that you can expect. Okay, so for day 1 to day 3, once you leave the studio, your brows are going to be bold, dark, and just thick, right? It's not going to be like extremely thick, but it's going to be thick for what you're used to. They're going to look a lot darker, and so from day 1 to day 3, really dark eyebrows. The pigment is still on the surface layer of the skin. It has oxidized. Your skin is feeling red. It's swollen. So it's not the prettiest look. I mean, some of you, a lot of people leave and feel like, oh my God, I love my eyebrows, but God damn, it is so dark. Yes, it's gonna be dark. So it's going to be even darker on day 1 to day 3. So expect the darkness, expect the boldness, okay? Expect it. Day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, your eyebrows are going to start to look like they are dry, scabby, uneven, patchiness. They're going to look patchy and uneven. Whatever you do not pick your scabs. Some parts may have fallen off, the flaky part has fallen off. If you pick that scab is going to pull some pigment with it. And then you're going to lose some pigment, even more so than what you will already have fading. The pigment that I use is called Tina Davies or Permablend, and that fades about, in my experience, about 30% lighter. If you have chosen the microblading procedure, then you will feel like some of your strokes are fading away. But rest assured that what is happening, you're going to freak out. You're going to think, oh my God, my eyebrows are fading. What's really happening is that there is a new layer of skin forming over what we just did. So you want that new layer to form over. You want it to form over the entire eyebrow completely. So all of that ink and that dry and that dead skin falls off, so you have new fresh skin, and then your eyebrows will look a little bit light. But eventually, after day 12 and on, your pigment will resurface back to the top layer of the skin, but underneath it so that it's stuck in there. Now, please give your body about 28 days or more for the ink to really settle in. If your eyebrows fade way too much, we will perfect it at your touch-up. Now, some of the things to consider and some of the things that will have an effect on your healing process is your lifestyle. Do you work out all the time? Are you an open water swimmer? Do you sweat a lot? Like, what do you do that makes it so your skin is out there in the elements? Or if you are if you go to spin classes, or if you do hot yoga, you're going to be sweating more than someone who doesn't work out. Same goes for your skin type. If you have oily skin versus someone who has really dry skin, then the oils in your skin is going to push out some of that pigment out of there and fade the pigment a lot faster than someone who has dry skin. Same thing that happens to someone who doesn't follow the aftercare. Very lenient, not proactive about removing lymph fluid. touching your brows with dirty hands and then giving yourself an infection. All these things are a factor to why your eyebrows may fade more than the other, or may not turn out the way you want it to turn out. There's so many factors involved. Again, this video is about just healing. But those three things, lifestyle, aftercare, and skin type, all has to do with how you heal. If you have any underlying medical conditions, then that might play an effect on it too. Or the last part, it could be me, it could be the artist, it could be the user error. We don't know. In order to really, really figure out how you are healing and what your skin likes and what it doesn't like, is to keep track of it by taking a picture from the front and the side and the other side every day for about 2 weeks at least. That way you can keep track of how things go. And when you come back for your touch-up, we can adjust some things and tweak the technique so that you have the most and the best retention. Sometimes you won't even need a touch-up though. Just so happens, one and done. That's it. Alright ladies, remember, don't freak out. The healing process is really ugly. Nobody likes to heal, but you have to be proactive about it. You have to let your body, give your body a chance to take on the pigment, and don't freak out. And if you do, you have my number. You can text me, you can email me. Texting is probably better. You can email me too, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. So if you have any questions, let me know. Or you can post it down below, and I will respond as soon as I can. Happy healing! And if this is your first time, then we will fix anything at touch-up.